Please talk about your plans for measuring and sustaining sufficient ventilation in classrooms. And this is a safety factor for which there is increasing evidence. So, can you talk to Dr. Hart some of the measures and steps that we've taken internally?
Yes, so I just want to reiterate that again, since March, the staff, along with our contractor, have been completing preventative maintenance on all of our HVAC systems. Our HVAC systems, really in any facility, are designed to make sure that there is proper airflow, there's proper particulate filtration as well throughout our facilities. That is something that should be in operational order, even prior to a pandemic. So our preventative maintenance activities are really what's been critical to making sure that our systems are working. Again, filter changes to include MERV 13 filters, because I believe that's a follow-up question or a question that I saw in the chat as well. So those are being instituted. And so, we are continuing down that vein and just making sure that we are maintaining our preventative maintenance. In terms of upgrades to our HVAC system, we did have some planned upgrades at some of our schools as part of our CIP plan. That was pre-pandemic. We are moving forward with those particular upgrades, but that is not universal to all of our schools. Again, our intent is to make sure that our HVAC systems are operating in the way that they should be operating, and we're doing so through preventative maintenance, through repairs as needed, as well as through upgrades at some of our select schools that were already planned in our CIP program.
And thank you, Dr. Hart. And just a follow up to that, the most recent science indicates that improved ventilation and circulation are more important than repeatedly cleaning surfaces and even the deep cleans. What infrastructure improvements have been made since March to make sure that our schools are resilient and ready and safe for our staff as well as our students? So can you just elaborate on some of the projects that have been done between March and now?
Sure. In terms of some of the planned projects that were already in the works, there have been some HVAC upgrades at George Washington Middle School. There are also HVAC rooftop unit upgrades that are currently in process for Lyles Crouch. I'm sure there are a few others. I can't recall all of our projects right offhand. But again, the focus has been maintaining our preventative maintenance as well as making sure that we are moving forward with our planned projects in the CIP that relate to HVAC ventilation for those particular schools.
And have we done any air quality assessments in our buildings?
We've done select indoor air quality assessments. Again, it's not universal throughout the division. Indoor air quality really has been based off of work orders or suspected cause for us needing to do indoor air quality assessments. So no, we have not done those universally. We are, do those when we do feel like there is a specific need or issue at a particular school that needs to be addressed.
How can we ensure air is filtered? The virus spreads best indoors by airborne particles. And are we installing HEPA filters and to improve the air filtration within our buildings?
Thank you, Dr. Hutchings. So what the team has been doing is making sure that we are working hand in hand with our contractor, continuing on with our preventative maintenance, changing filters to include MERV 13 filters and some of our systems that do accommodate that type of filtration, as well as going through our work order system and identifying if there are any current or outstanding work orders that are related to indoor air quality so we can address those particular HVAC issues well before children return into the facility. So that's really what I would like to just stress is that even pre-pandemic, it was an intense focus on making sure that our HVAC systems work properly. There have been a few upgrades at some of our schools that were already pre-planned per the ongoing CIP program. So we've been doing various things, but again, our focus is to make sure that all of our systems are operational, functioning appropriately so they can do the filtration that they are designed to do.